Welcome to Peak TV. I'm Niv Dagan, Executive Director of Peak Asset Management, and we've got Max Tuesley, Managing Director of Culpeo. Max, great to have you.
Hey, thanks, Niv. Thanks for having a chat today.
Max, copper's all the rage. You've recently had some exceptional grades at the Lana Corina project in Chile. Tell us a little bit about how the Phase 2 drilling program's coming together.
Yes, Niv. Look, just before Christmas, we released the results of hole 10 from the project. That was a very significant hole for us. That was 169 metres of over 1% copper. Quite a lot of molybdenum associated with the copper in that hole, with 225 ppm moly, going with that 1% copper. We've just released today the results of hole 13. Again, a very nice wide, high-grade intersection there, 72 metres at just under 1% copper, 0.91% copper equivalents. And we've also seen some wide zones of mineralisation coming back from hole 11 in the south of the project. So again, we're very, very excited about the results of this drilling so far.
And Max, one of the aims is to increase the footprint of the mineralisation. And has this happened, or how are you looking to extend that footprint?
Yeah, definitely. Like I mentioned, hole 11 was drilled to the south. That's the southernmost hole. So that's hit 100 metres of sulfide mineralisation in that area of the project. That's still open to the south. So we've also extended the mineralisation to a depth of 700 metres. So we're currently looking at a footprint, between 400 metres long by 200 to 300 metres wide and at least 700 metres deep, and still open in all directions. So we're certainly growing that footprint as we had hoped to.
That's great news. And Max, can you detail the significance of the prosperity mapping that you've just recently completed?
Yes, look, we've been working on we've been working on the geophysics for quite some time, and we've sort of come up with a geological model that we believe is applicable to Lana Corina, in the fact that we're targeting these magnetic lows that are associated with the copper mineralisation. We've had quite a bit of success drilling some of those magnetic lows. What we've recognised recently is the zone of prospectivity does extend to the northeast. So, and we've been doing some work there with the geophysics data that we have, sort of had for a while now. And it looks like we've got 3 kilometres of prospective sort of corridor that we can now target our drilling into that area. So that's really opened up the sort of size potential of Lana Corina.
And that brings me to an interesting point. I mean, you refer to the molybdenum grade at Lana Corina, and that was well above the industry average. So what does that mean for your potential economics of the project?
Look, I think molybdenum, is pretty important at this moment in time. A lot of copper deposits do have molybdenum, but like you say, Lana Corina is sort of, significantly above that average. We're seeing grades up to sort of 15,000 ppm molybdenum over short distances, but we're also seeing some wider high-grade molybdenum zones in the lower part of the ore body. So molybdenum is as currently trading at 15-year highs. We've seen a 50% increase in the value of molybdenum since November 2022. So, the copper plus the molybdenum, that really does start to give you some very high-grade copper equivalent values coming out of Lana Corina. So, and with copper processing, molybdenum is very easy to extract as well. So, I think it really does change the economics of the project, and we're pretty excited about targeting some of these higher grade zones in our future drill programs.
And Max, we're just currently in the process ourselves of placing the shortfall. Can you tell us a little bit more about some of the news flow the investors are looking to achieve in the company? And obviously it's a really exciting opportunity, as you mentioned, with some of the copper hits, high grade, 7 million enterprise value, with copper heading to that nearly all-time high. So what sort of news flow can we expect as the investors start to buy into the company?
Yeah. No, look, we're got the geology team on the ground at the moment. We've just finalised the design of a high impact geochemical soil sampling program, particularly focusing on this new area that we've identified to the northeast. So we will be updating the market on on the targets that are generated out of that work, and that work will then lead into future drill hole planning, continuing the phase 2 drilling those new targets over that 3-kilometre strike length. We're also started the initial geological modelling of the mineralisation that we have identified to date at Lana Corina. So we'll be, we're producing some three-dimensional geological models coming out of that work as well. And obviously, we've still got our second project to the south of Lana Corina, Quelon, where we have identified, a coincident geochemical, geophysical anomaly down there. So that project is certainly ready for drilling when we do get the drill rig to that area.
Well, Max, we're big supporters, as you know. Congrats on all the achievements. Exciting to see some of the other drill hill, and as you extend the resource and the footprint, well done. And all the very best at 2023. And thanks for joining us at Peak TV.
Thanks, Niv, and we look forward to keeping everyone up to date with lots of exciting news going forward.